Hello, you are watching Anthony Giarruso Paranormal Channel. Hello, today I'm going to be telling you my encounter a cryptid that I now have named Giarruso's Whale. As you know, I am an initiative taker and I do things that most normal people don't do. And I'm very proud not to be normal. It's like, why would I want to be normal? Why would I want to be average? Why would I want to be some mediocre individual who only takes initiatives when it suits them? I like to be above and beyond. I like to take initiatives all the time. Normal's not good enough for me. There's a beach that I've been going to here on the east coast of Florida for as long as I can remember. Near this area, I've seen UFOs, I've seen a ghost car, ghost planes, and I even had another witness with me seeing a ghost plane at the same area. But you need to know me. I'm not like you. Thank goodness for that, because I love being me. Okay? It was a rainy day. Okay, so I actually currently live almost about a half an hour away from the beach on a rainy day. So I drive to the beach on a rainy day, and I get to the beach and it's still raining. And I go on the beach, pull out my beach chair and towel, and I put it on the beach. And I sit and enjoy the rain. See? You won't do that, but I do. Maybe that's an initiative you might want to try sometime. Well, anyway, I'm on the beach and I want to go for a swim. And it's literally like Lake Calm. Usually when there's a storm, usually you have some choppy water, which is still a lot of fun to swim in. But it was literally like Lake Calm when it was raining this particular day, which is very unusual. So I went swimming. I'd been in there for about a half an hour. I was like up to my neck in the water, just enjoying it. And then all of a sudden, I see this wave, but it's coming from the south, heading north, rather than the waves coming from the east, heading west onto the east coast shoreline. I'm thinking, that's really weird. It's like calm everywhere else. And then, as soon as this wave gets to me, I see this humongous shape come out of the water, similar to how a submarine will come out of the water when it breaches the surface. But it's not a submarine. When I saw this thing, I noticed it had a very glossy skin and was about 14 feet long. There was no dorsal fin. So I knew it wasn't a shark. I knew it wasn't a manatee, because manatees, when they get to that size in the wild, they don't have glossy skin. They usually have a brownish skin with green, brown, and red algae growing on their backs, and they usually have a very cracked skin at that size. Okay? And the only time you would see a manatee with glossy skin is if it's literally like a newborn or a juvenile. And then I noticed it had a very straight front end, and I noticed a offset blowhole on the left side of this creature on the beach side, as this thing was heading north coming from the south. I immediately recognized this to be a sperm whale. However, the coloration was off. Even after birth, sperm whales have dark gray skin. And this creature, it didn't have white skin like an albino. It literally had a light gray skin similar to the underside of a bottlenose dolphin. If you know bottlenose dolphins as well as I do, they don't have white. It's like a light gray underneath them. And this sperm whale was covered in this light gray color, but it wasn't white, it wasn't reddish pink, it wasn't albino, and it didn't have that super dark gray color that sperm whales are supposed to have, especially if they're juveniles at that size. Because I knew it was a whale, and because of how close to shore it was, I was thinking, maybe this whale might beach itself. Maybe there are sharks following this whale. I better get out of the water. So that's what I did. I swam out of the water. I actually swam out very quickly because I really wasn't sure if there was anything following the whale. I get back on land. I wait a little bit, maybe about 6 or 7 minutes. Then I walk down to the lifeguard stand and then I go swim over there for the rest of the day. When I got home, I did some research to make sure that what I saw was in fact a sperm whale, and it seemed to check out except for the coloration of this particular whale. I know that sperm whales are the only whale species currently known in existence that have offset blowholes. So there's only 2 possibilities in my mind what this cryptid could have been. A sperm whale with a one-off genetic mutation, or this whale was a hybrid. Because sperm whales have dark skin. Not light gray underside of a bottlenose dolphin light. Unless if they are, right, they'll have a lighter whitish pink if they were albino, and this was not an albino. You can tell those very clearly. And misidentifying this creature is literally impossible. Why? Because a sperm whale has a very specific appearance that looks like no other individual. Look at Donald Trump with his gold hair, right? There is no way you can misidentify Donald Trump. There's no way, right? That's a pretty good point. And now, you have heard the story of Giarrusso's whale. For those who know me well, you know that I have a major interest in marine mammals, the biology of marine mammals, and the ecology of the ecosystems that these marine mammals live in. When I got home that day, one of the things that I looked in as a reference material was this book. Okay. Guide to Marine Mammals of the World by the National Audubon Society. I also did some internet research as well to make sure that, yes, indeed, what I saw with an offset blowhole on the left side of its head was in fact a sperm whale.